This is my 1998 Honda Prelude base, 5-speed, 207K miles on the chassis. It is a clean North Carolina title. The motor has been replaced with a motor with 185K. Every seal, timing belt, water pump has been replaced top to bottom in the motor. It runs as it should, doesn't have any hiccups. H22 A4, that original that came in 98 Honda Preludes. The only aftermarket components it has is aftermarket radiator that's been painted black to be inconspicuous and look like an OEM one. AEM pulleys both on the alternator and the power steering, and an engine intake. It has cruise control. It has all the AC there, all new seals, just has to be vacuumed and refilled with Freon. New starter, clutch, flywheel, all the components to make the car run is new. Steel braided line, new brake master, new clutch master. Everything in here has been replaced so that the car runs flawlessly. The headlights have been opened up, gray housed, resealed, clear coated, and completely refurbished. And they are in OEM housings. As you can see there, it says Stanley. The grille is two-toned. It has replacement fog lights. Bumper lights are new as well. Both are wired and working as they should. The car, as for braking, has Russell's brake line front to back. It has multiple 600 RBF, I think it's called, brake fluid with advic calipers running Fat 4 custom adapters. The wheels are Enkei OR52s from the early 2000s and a 38 offset, but the front have 5mm spacers with ARP extended studs and Muteki lug nuts. All work flawlessly, stops on a dime. It has JDM side markers. Again, this car has been painted inside and out all throughout the jams. It has OEM part numbers on the fenders, so you know it's all original front bumper and rear bumper. Front bumper has been shaved to get rid of the US spec side markers that come on the vehicle factory in the US. Has blue Honda coolant fluid and OEM Honda engine fluid, as well as Synchrotech or Synchromesh transmission fluid from Pennzoil. The rears, all the brakes have been replaced too, as well as the fronts. Again, this is basically a big brake setup for the front, factory in the rear. Interior, I would say, is 9 out of 10. It has factory floor mats front to rear. No crazy marks, burns, rips, all have been shampooed and refurbished. It has an Insight shift knob. It has an Acura TL push to start. And again, it's all extremely clean. These buttons are in there, they just fall in. I get to the Prelude thing. And also this will be fixed. I just have to glue it in. I guess that's another typical Prelude issue. As you can see, no rust anywhere. This car doesn't have any dings, dents, or rust. As well as, like I said, in the engine bay and the wheel well, everything's been painted. Everything's been refurbished. It's extremely clean, both for what you can't see and what you can see, including every nut and bolt is freshly zinced. It does have Truhart Coilovers. Those are brand new. Everything on this vehicle is brand new. It has a new rack and pinion, outer tie rods, ball joints, upper and lower ball joints. It has basically the front suspension, including the endlinks, all that stuff has been rebuilt. Has new torsion bushings as well. It does need motor mounts. That is one thing that it will need. I might not have time to replace it by the time my buyer comes around, but basically driver's side and front torque mount are needing replacing. The roof is black. It's a signature that I do. It just matches the sunroof so that it's not such an eyesore. Everything on the back is also painted, including the trunk. The taillights have also been redone and clear coated. It has 3 coats of clear, as you can see, extremely clean. It has a replica EDM rear fog light that actually works. has custom license plate lights so that people can see you at night. Now, in terms of what the vehicle needs, it will need a muffler, it will need motor mounts, AC recharged, and I believe that should be it. I think I'm getting an EVAP code, which I should be able to figure out by the time a buyer comes around. In terms of the title, again, it is clean. 207 roughly 1,000 miles on the car because I do daily drive it. It is good to drive everywhere. I have driven it. All the suspension sits where it needs to. It's not tucked or anything like that. It's functional. As for the trunk, it is also just as clean as the interior. I might have tools in there and some parts, but has a CRZ sub that is amped, as well as the interior speakers are amped as well. Battery located to the rear. Sounds extremely good. Again, it will come with the vehicle for asking price of $6,500, as well as all the spare parts. I have a spare trunk with an OEM wing. If you want to go wingless, just needs to be painted. Also to note, the rear trunk needs repainting. It's not something you notice off the bat. As you can see from right here, you can't notice it, but in certain lighting you can see that it did have bad reaction. Again, has to be repainted at some point in time. Buyer will get paint code of the vehicle. But all in all, that is everything that this car has done to it and or needs. I am not new to Hondas. I have that one. My channel has a couple. Also building an EF with a K-swap. And again, all of my motors are on a stand, all get gone through, all new gaskets, they all get this setup. So Honda filters, Honda oil. Like I said, I'm not new to the Honda game. I have parts everywhere. And I also have fluids everywhere. So you know that I am very tedious when it comes to my cars and everything I use in my vehicles. Again, the car is located in Wilmington, North Carolina. Buyers can either pay to have somebody come pick it up. I can pick you up at an airport, or I can drive the vehicle to you within a 12-hour distance driving if the buyer covers cost of transportation to and from. Other than that, thanks for watching. Hope one of you guys can own this nice Prelude. Keep me posted. You can either PM me here or on Facebook or Instagram at Ray, REYS_BAYS, and Ray on Facebook, REY. Let me know.